La 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 la. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. This. Tra la 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 la. Halloween. I mean, it doesn't have to be Halloween, does it, to pull a face? You can pull like some people can pull some incredible faces, you know. I've seen people pulling incredible, you know, really fucking weird faces, you know, like that kind of thing. Well, what am I doing? I'll tell you. Today is Sunday and I'm in love. But the woman I'm in love with, she lives in Latvia. She's miles away. And what I'm doing is I'm testing my webcam on my other computer. So I've got it set up differently. If you notice, it's at a different angle now. You can only see half of that curtain. You may not know that it's maroon, the other one, which might look a bit weird. In fact, it's not weird at all. You want to try putting curtains up. The thing is, you need a good set of curtains. And then I've got to climb on top of all this junk, which is all my musical equipment. And I'm sweaty as well. So what I've been doing is I've been uploading some music to iTunes, Google, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Amazon, right? So I was very pleased about that about a week ago. Absolutely, really so pleased. So I'm just having a sip. See, I've got it set up for a nice position, you know. Ooh. I know it don't look so bad in a sense, you know, just that white. Looking for my orange juice. I've got some orange juice. Fucking get to it now, you know. Starting to swear. Sunday afternoon, and you look at yourself, you think, God, it's starting to look old, you know, pasty. But it's not really that. It's how you take a photograph. You know, if you've got good lighting, you can look quite good. You know, like, hey, I look quite good. That's Bruce Springsteen behind me. Bloody hell, that orange juices, I've no idea. And another thing is I've got to, another thing I want to do is just shift this out of the way. This is something for guitars, you know, jack plug. You put it in a guitar and it goes into an amp, and I've got them all over the place and I can't move my chair. Because, well, I'll tell you a bit more. This room is supposed to be a recording studio. Sort of. It's a beginner. Man, it's fucking driving me insane. It's fucking come to you. Yeah, the fucking right, mate. Right. Now. So what I'm doing is I'm testing this film. I'm gonna finish it in a while. And I'm seeing when it's finished, what you do is you send it to my documents and it goes into the hard drive of the computer. You can turn around a bit. When it's in the hard drive, I can upload it to YouTube and then to Vandalism. And if I want, I could sell this music. I could re-record the sound into my 8-track and just put it up as a talking piece and put it into iTunes and all that. So the reason I've come onto this computer instead of the other computer is because on the other computer my distro kit wouldn't work properly. So you know, you want it to work, the fucking software, you want it to work. You don't want to have to keep turning your computer on and off. You paid for the software, paid for it to work, it don't work. Right? You can't blame the guy who's done it. You can, but you can't. It's the computer, you see, driving you fucking crazy. I think everybody knows this about computers. They're just fucking shit. But whoever decided that they were ready to go into production and go and make an internet with them was a fucking liar, you know. They've got to be a lot better than this to be like classified as a television, right? Because what you have all these international standards, IEEE, Electronic Engineering Standards. So if something's classified with a certain number, and you'll have seen it yourself, and it says this is a television set, and it has all these specifications, when you plug it in, it'll work. And you turn it on, and you get programs, and you watch programs. You don't think about the electrical engineering, unless you're an electrical engineer. Or if it's not working properly. And that's what I'm saying about it'd be nice if I could get this handy, wouldn't it? That's what I'm saying about computers. They don't fucking work right, according to all these international electronic standards, you know. So fucking sue them. You know, if you're out there, sue them for 30 quid, 50 quid, whatever it is. If you're doing something, like today I want to put up another song into my music store, and it's not on that computer. I can't get that piece of software. Instead it's missing that out, that page, and it's going to another page, but that's not letting me get the software. That's not letting me upload my music, and I want to put it in today, so it's faulty, right? Now, if tomorrow it's okay on that computer and okay on this computer, then that's fine, because I can upload it. Now, the next issue, right? Problem with this computer, this one don't work properly neither. This is a little fucking twat. It won't burn discs properly, so you buy it and it's not working properly. So you can sue, you know, if you wanted to. So it's all there. Computer, monitor, webcam going. Me looking rough, really. Jumper that looks stained. Why does the jumper look stained? I'll tell you why. When you use washing powder, it's too powerful. So from now on, what I'm using is washing up liquid. The liquid that you use for washing your dishes in your sink. That's what I'm going to try and put my pullovers in, because it's milder and it cleans it. But it doesn't like suck all the colour out of your pullovers. So washing powder is like a bit too powerful, a bit like pH 9 or something, or pH 5, you know. pH in chemistry, 7 is neutral, that's water, right? Without plutonium in it, of course. Fucking plutonium in the water could make it pH off the scale, you know. It's only supposed to go up to 14. The highest level of acid or the highest level of alkali, which just burns into your hands and makes you fucking scream. Plutonium could be even higher than that. It's like off the scale, because nobody can actually test plutonium with universal indicator paper or test plutonium in water, because it would go off the fucking scale of all human, all natural elements, all natural, like salt, vinegar. They all have a pH indicator level. And this jumper is a classic example of the washing powder. Once you put it into water, it's too corrosive, it's too powerful. Like in Dutch they say, it bites too hard. Don't worry, it's taking all the colour out of my pullovers. You know what I mean? So they sell you shit, don't worry about it. So, for people, they have to use your own brains. You have to use these. And if you see you're using some washing powder and it's too harsh, right, but it is, it's destroyed this pullover. I only washed it once or twice and it's all stained. It's stained because the fucking washing powder has taken the green dye out, right? It's set off a chemical reaction and it's loosened all the green and the dirt, and the green's disappearing. Now, usually they have softener, you know, they put a bit of softener in and say it's soft. What the fuck is softener? It doesn't soften anything. What it does, it's in there and it's just working like soap, basically. So it's like something a bit slightly milder. It's still cleaning your clothes, but you know, you end up with your clothes all getting ripped to pieces. So I thought I'd just tell you all this because I'm kind of into that. Look at Springsteen up there. Look, there's Bruce. He's up there now. Look. I put Bruce Springsteen up there the other day because I had to nail him up like Jesus. I had to nail him up because the sellotape won't hold down. Put the sellotape on that. I've done it loads of times over the other side of the room over there, and it just won't. It won't stick. It just keeps dropping off. I just had to put it behind the cuckoo clock, holding it like with a cuckoo clock. And so, you know, I don't even know what I was talking about now. Oh yeah, anyway, we got Bruce Springsteen, so I had to nail that up. Because I was going to change this corner and make it like a different musical corner, whatever I'm going to do. So I'm on this computer now, different computer. Computer 1, no, computer 2 we'll call this one. Because I'm going to try and upload this, but I'm going to try and upload some music. Because I can't get the software from DistroKid to come up. And because that software from DistroKid won't come up, I can't upload my music file into iTunes. So I'm going to be chasing after that Philip Kaplan, you know. Because it could be the software, but it might not be. It could just be the electrics. It could just be the circuitry, the way things are plugged in. That it just don't make a good connection and something's not quite there. Because you've got to remember, it's coming from a server. Nothing is actually like a piece of software. There's nothing there. Right? Software. It's not like a box, like it, and little things. It's just metal. It's metal going down current. And that's what you've got to remember. So when you're struggling with something on the screen, it's not on the screen. You have to unplug things. You have to unplug things, turn everything off, unplug your computer, let it get the static out of itself, and it won't, you see, it'll be still static. It's like fucking plutonium. You can't get it to stop being static. And because, I'll tell you what else has happened, the heat and everything, it makes everything vibrate. You must have seen these diagrams of atoms and current and wires, and they say, oh, it either moves like this, waveform, or it goes down and it has electrons which have different valences of different attraction and repulsion, and it's sort of magnetic and electromagnetic. Right. And that's what you're facing. You're facing big sort of physics and chemistry questions every time you do something with your computer. So instead of getting into that, which I might do another time, if you understand your chemistry and your physics, you can sort out your webcam, you can sort out your computer, you can try to unplug things and let it earth, so that when you turn it back on again, there's kind of no things happening. Because what I believe what happens is the molecules and stuff are still excited inside there, inside all this equipment, and that's why you get kind of things making vibration noises. It's just energy moving along, and sometimes you can't get it to dissipate and go. And so next time you turn your computer on, it just won't go down. The current won't go down and back properly. It'll always be sort of stopping and starting and driving you fucking crazy, in other words. So that's worth knowing, because it starts at the plug. You know, the plug is warm inside. Somebody talking to my friend Martin yesterday, said, "Oh yeah, plugs are warm, remember, you know, it creates heat." And in that warm thing there, it creates magnetism and dust, it attracts it. Just, I don't know, it just kind of fucks up, doesn't it? That's what it does. So I've said all that, been going on for 16 minutes 45. I don't know if the sound is going to work on this, because I've just get on with it and do it and then upload it, because I've got other problems with it. I've got to see whether it'll go into my documents. When it is, I've got to try and upload it. I've got to see if it'll get there. And really what it's doing, this video, is just a form of magnetism, electromagnetism. And it's going into the hard drive and it's sticking, right? And then from there it has to be moved. So it's like a piece of, it's like a little chip, like a silicon chip, miniature. And so then it moves like an electronic magnetic mass, you know, like a stamp but made out of silicon, and it goes up onto the server that you're trying to get to. So it goes down all the internet and as a small piece of electromagnetism, because it can't go as anything else. It can't go as a fucking toilet pot, it can't go as an envelope, it can't go as Bruce Springsteen. It has to go as electromagnetic particles that are kind of together. So it goes and it goes to the server, if it gets there, right? Because now that's the problem. I've got to see whether it'll upload, whether it'll get there to the server. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm sort of finished now. I've had my chat. Got my bottle of orange juice, which is very good because it's basically water, isn't it? What does it matter if there's a few, you know, little preservatives in? That's not going to kill you. What's going to kill you is plutonium. And that's what's coming from that fucking Russian oil rig. So watch. What America might have to do is bomb the fucking oil rig. You won't believe it, but I'm telling you. They'll either bomb the oil rig or they'll put the SAS, put the American SEALs, will go and they'll just bomb the whole fucking oil rig and destroy it. And they'll patrol that area of Novaya Zemlaya and never let the fucking Russians go in there. And that's where they'll be putting the military forces now. Because you can't let the fucking Russians start drilling and start moving that plutonium around. So the governments are now be talking in secret about military fucking occupation of Novaya Zemlaya to stop the Russians and Gazprom drilling. Because once they start that drill, they've got so much fucking shit down there. So many scuttled nuclear submarines. And if you look on the map, they've got about 29 nuclear dumps, right? Nuclear throwaway shit pots. Nobody can live on the island. They're killing even their own soldiers and their own Air Force people who've got a base there. There's 4,000 of them on that island, Novaya Zemlaya, and they're just being radioactively contaminated. They're being poisoned to death. every fucking minute they're on that island. That's what I'm interested in, nothing else, not guitars and shit like that. This is much more important, so I'm going to be uploading this, and then you can start fucking telling government, if Russians don't fucking listen to what you're saying, fucking bomb that fucking oil rig and have it fucking sunk, and then that'll be the end of it. They can't go drilling and they can't set off that plutonium. Oil rig being scuttled is just same as fucking submarines being scuttled. It's not, you know, it's not radioactive, an oil rig. Just fucking bomb it. That's it. And then they'll have a fucking fight round there. And then Russians will be saying, hey, you fucking Western bastards, you are tougher than us. Because that's what they're going to have to do with it. And that's what you, once you kind of know your politics, that's when they get into having a meeting. Because everybody out there thinks they're clever, you know. But when they get to have a meeting, top level, with all military guys, of course military guys know it better than, you know, most of the presidents, and they're telling them, you know, what's your opinion, Mr. President? You know, what's your opinion? They go through all that, and then think, President's as daft as my arsehole. My fucking arsehole is as daft as. And so, you watch out, because you can't fucking start drilling up there in that Russian novaya zemlaya, because of all the fucking atom bombs, hydrogen bombs that they've been fucking dropping in that area. And if you notice, they don't drop anything just down the outskirts of Moscow to test, because they know they'll kill all civilian population. They fucking dump it over by Norway, so it's like throwing a load of fucking garbage into your garden, only it's fucking radioactive garbage. So I'm finished now. I'm only testing the equipment, you know. Fucking bomb the bastards. Book 'em, the cunts. Kill 'em. Happy Sunday.